Hi, it's Scott. ROCKFILE back with another podcast discussion. This will be the next chapter in my saga with DJI, U.S. Customs, and me. So I have several things to report, and I've learned more things. When you last checked in on this podcast, I was waiting on 2 packages from DJI. On the Tuesday, I received from UPS, as I should have, from Texas, a new DJI Neo. Did not have a battery in it, no cables, whatever. It was obviously a refreshed unit or a refurb or whatever, but it was just the drone. But I got it on Tuesday. Awaiting another package to come on Thursday. I figured the second package was probably the battery. The thing comes together. When you buy a new Neo, you get a battery. I bought a Fly More combo that came with multiple batteries, and I still had all that stuff, but I needed the replacement. So anyway, and on Thursday, that's what came. UPS didn't even have any DJI or battery markings on the outside of the box, but I got the battery. So I'm happy. I also heard from DJI. They asked me if everything arrived safely. It did. I booted everything up, flew the drone a little bit. Everything's fine. Very happy with DJI. They went above and beyond. During the last podcast, I mentioned that my drone got turned around at the Canadian border. Now, what I've learned since then is it's not only DJI drones and parts, it is also Insta360. You know, the company that makes the 360 cameras, action cameras that you can see all around you. They just came out with a new model. Well, it turns out those are also being turned around at the border. And still, there is no word from customs, the government. We have no idea why this is happening, and the companies don't know why this is happening. I talked to DJI tech support at length. They were also going to re-up my Care Refresh, which is something they're not doing if you buy it through the website. But if you talk to their customer care, it turns out they can do some pretty remarkable things. And they found a DJI drone for me within the United States and shipped it to me at more cost to them. Anyway, I'm very happy with DJI. So the surprise of this story is, during this, I told you I found a drone advocacy website where you can send letters about the things that are going on in the drone community to your local congressmen, senators, your representatives. And so for me, there are 3 in Alaska, and I sent messages about my drone being turned around and the fact not only the personal story, but the fact that this is happening, and we're kind of curious why this is happening, and it's kind of illegal because nobody's made any kind of announcement. Well, do you know, a few days later on Friday, I got a call from Lisa Murkowski's office. One of the 3 that got emails from me. The assistant called and wanted to schedule a time that we could talk about my drone getting turned around at the Canadian border. I'm flabbergasted and impressed. With everything going on in politics these days, Senator Murkowski took time out to, or at least her office, and I'm sure you've heard about her. And regardless of her politics, I have met the woman. I found her to be quite impressive, actually. She's quite intelligent, quite businesslike, very professional. Anyway, don't care about politics, just the person herself. Pretty impressed with her. Anyway, we have not scheduled a time yet, but we're going to. And now that I know about Insta360, I'm gathering more information. I've also learned about more stories about people not getting their drones, getting refunds from DJI, etc. So this is all becoming a thing. I've gotten my news guy involved at my radio stations. Nick Sorrell is our head of news. I've shown him the emails and stuff. I've gone back and forth with DJI. He's very curious about this and how it's going to affect. This obviously is going to affect a lot more than drones. How is this legal? How is this happening? Whatever. This is the first time I've ever reached out to government officials about something on a consumer level. I mean, anyway, so we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. If you have checked out my YouTube channel, the podcast will have a video component. Anytime I do a podcast about drones, there will be a video component, so I can illustrate my points. This would be a lot of cool beach sunset videos from my drone. But anyway, there will be another part to this. We'll find out what happens after I talk to Lisa Murkowski's office and see what else happens with the shadow ban on DJI Insta360 and other items coming into the U.S. I'm Scott. I'm ROCKFILE. More podcasts are on the way. I'll get back to reviewing movies and such. So please like, share, and subscribe, and have a spectacular day.